Imagine a country so small you can walk across it in less than an hour, yet the average apartment costs over $50,000 per square meter. A place where 1 in every 3 residents is a millionaire, where super yachts are parked like bicycles, and where parking a Bugatti outside a casino barely turns heads. Welcome to Monaco. This tiny Mediterranean principality is only 2.02 square kilometers, making it the second smallest country in the world after the Vatican. Yet somehow it has become one of the richest places on Earth. The secret? No income tax, unmatched privacy, and a lifestyle that attracts the most powerful people on the planet. But even in a city filled with billionaires, one family stands above everyone else. The royal family of Monaco, led by Prince Albert II, represents the ultimate symbol of power, prestige, and wealth in the principality. Their influence helped turn Monaco from a quiet coastal territory into a global playground for billionaires, celebrities, Formula One legends, hedge fund managers, and royalty. And the lifestyle they live is nothing short of extraordinary. From historic palaces overlooking the Mediterranean, to garages filled with rare hypercars, to yachts larger than most cruise ships, Monaco's elite have created a world where luxury is simply normal. Let's start with where they live. Because in Monaco, real estate isn't just expensive, it's the most expensive real estate on Earth. The average apartment price in Monaco sits at around $5 million, and luxury penthouses regularly sell for $50 million to $100 million. But even that is just the beginning. One of the most famous buildings in Monaco is Tour Odeon, a 49-story skyscraper that houses the Sky Penthouse, widely considered one of the most expensive apartments ever sold. This penthouse spans over 35,000 square feet and includes a private infinity pool with a water slide connecting multiple floors. Estimated value? Around $335 million. That's not a hotel, that's someone's apartment. Another legendary address is La Millefiori, a luxury tower overlooking the harbor where many hedge fund managers and international bankers live. And of course, Monaco's most iconic residence sits high above the city on a rocky cliff. The Prince's Palace of Monaco, also known as the Palais Princier. Originally built as a fortress in 1191, the palace has been expanded and transformed into a stunning royal residence filled with priceless art, marble halls, gilded rooms, and terraces overlooking the Mediterranean. It's not just a palace, it's a symbol of Monaco's centuries-old power. But Monaco's wealthy residents rarely stop with just one home. Many own additional estates along the French Riviera, including villas in Cap d'Antibes, Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat, and Saint-Tropez, where property values often exceed $100 million. And when your house costs 9 figures, the garage usually looks just as impressive. Because Monaco is one of the few places in the world where seeing a $3 million hypercar stuck in traffic is completely normal. Walk through the streets near Casino de Monte Carlo and you might see a Bugatti Chiron, a Ferrari LaFerrari, a Lamborghini Aventador SVJ, or even a Pagani Huayra parked outside luxury hotels. Collectors here treat hypercars the way some people treat watches. Take Prince Albert II, for example. He owns an extensive car collection, including classic Ferraris and environmentally friendly vehicles, reflecting his focus on sustainability. But Monaco's car culture goes far beyond the royal garage, because once every year, the city transforms into something truly insane, the Monaco Grand Prix. For one weekend, the streets of Monaco become one of the most famous racing circuits in the world. Formula One drivers race through tight corners, tunnels, and harbor roads at speeds exceeding 290 kilometers per hour. But the real show often happens off the track. The harbor fills with super yachts worth hundreds of millions of dollars, where billionaires watch the race from private decks while sipping champagne. Some yachts even cost more than the racing teams themselves. Take the famous super yacht Lady Mora. At 344 feet long, it features gold-plated lettering, a private beach platform, and reportedly cost around $210 million. Another floating palace, Azam, owned by the royal family of Abu Dhabi and often seen along the Riviera, is the largest private yacht in the world, stretching an unbelievable 590 feet. Estimated cost?
around $600 million. These yachts come equipped with everything imaginable: helipads, swimming pools, movie theaters, gyms, spas. Some even carry mini submarines for underwater exploration. And Monaco's harbor during the summer looks like a floating exhibition of these engineering masterpieces. But yachts are only part of the transportation lifestyle here, because when you're part of Monaco's elite, flying commercial simply isn't practical. Instead, most billionaires use private jets.
The nearby Nice Côte d'Azur airport, just 30 minutes away, handles one of the busiest private jet traffic flows in Europe. On any given day, Gulfstreams, Bombardiers, and Dassault Falcons are taking off with passengers heading to London, Dubai, New York, or the Maldives. Inside these jets, you'll find interiors designed more like luxury apartments than aircraft cabins: leather sofas, dining tables, bedrooms, even showers. A Gulfstream G700, one of the newest private jets, costs about $75 million and can fly nearly 14,000 kilometers without stopping. But life in Monaco isn't just about transportation, it's also about experiences, and nowhere shows that better than the city's food scene. Monaco is home to several Michelin-starred restaurants where a single dinner can cost thousands of dollars. One of the most famous is Le Louis XV, Alain Ducasse, located inside the Hôtel de Paris Monte Carlo. Here, guests dine under crystal chandeliers while eating dishes inspired by Mediterranean ingredients like blue lobster, caviar, and truffles. A tasting menu can easily exceed €500 per person, and that's before adding wine. And when Monaco's elite want to shop, they simply walk a few minutes from the casino to the Golden Circle, Monaco's luxury shopping district. Here you'll find flagship boutiques from brands like Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Cartier, and Hermes. A single watch from Patek Philippe can cost $200,000. A diamond necklace from Cartier? Possibly $1 million or more.
But what truly makes Monaco different from every other luxury destination is its tax system. Unlike most countries, Monaco has no personal income tax for residents. That means a billionaire who moves here can legally keep far more of their wealth than almost anywhere else in the world. This is one of the main reasons why famous names choose to live here. Residents have included Formula One champion Lewis Hamilton, tennis legend Novak Djokovic, and countless international financiers. Even members of Europe's aristocracy maintain homes in Monaco. But the royal family remains the center of it all. The Grimaldi dynasty has ruled Monaco for over 700 years, shaping its identity and guiding its transformation into a modern luxury powerhouse. Prince Albert II continues that legacy today, balancing Monaco's glamorous reputation with initiatives focused on environmental protection, marine conservation, and sustainable development. It's a fascinating contrast. A country famous for yachts and supercars, led by a prince who is deeply committed to protecting the oceans those yachts sail on. And perhaps that contrast is what makes Monaco so captivating. Because behind the glittering casinos, towering penthouses, and million-dollar sports cars lies something deeper: a carefully crafted ecosystem of wealth, privacy, influence, and prestige. A place where the richest individuals in the world come not just to spend money, but to belong to a very exclusive circle. In Monaco, status isn't just about how much money you have. It's about being part of a world most people will never even see. And that's why, despite its tiny size, Monaco continues to capture the imagination of the world. Because here, luxury isn't an occasional experience, it's simply everyday life.